Hi, friends. We've reached the end of this Europe journey, and it's time to go home. And we all know what that means. And it's sad, and yeah. But it did bring up a few things that I would like to talk about with long haul travel. I'm not making this video because I'm making up any conspiracy theories. This has nothing to do with the way Adam passed away. This is just things to take into consideration when traveling long distances. That's it. When you're sitting in a seated position for a long time, blood tends to pool into your legs if you're not moving. And because of that, and I'm not a doctor, don't come at me, there's a condition called deep vein thrombosis, DVT, which is basically a clot that forms in your thigh because you're seated. If you think about how your thigh is parallel. Yeah, anyway. Now, a deep vein thrombosis can be serious or not serious. It's loud. But untreated can be fatal, meaning that you could develop a clot and it resolves on its own. Or you could develop a clot and that clot travels to your lungs. And that causes what is called a pulmonary embolism. And that is fatal. If not treated right away. So I ask, and it tends to be a client gift I do send, are compression stockings. Any flight over, I would say 3 hours long, you need to make sure you're getting up, you're walking around, and that you have compression stockings on. I have like a billion pairs of compression stockings. And because I used to not wear compression stockings. And in my previous life, used to travel upwards of 200,000 air miles a year. And I used to pass out on airplanes. And nobody knew why. And I'm convinced that I had some sort of clot, that it did resolve, but it did cause this weird lack of oxygen fainting episodes on airplanes. I was carried off of a lot of airplanes by medics. It's not something to be proud of. So, long haul flights, compression stockings, they will literally save your life. The next thing is you have to double hydrate in the air. Double hydrate. So don't drink, even if you're up there in first class or flagship or whatever. Maybe have some wine with dinner or something like that. Don't drink. Just don't do it. It actually dehydrates you, and you're in this little tube at 40,000 feet. You need to be drinking double the amount of water or electrolytes. I'm a huge fan of Liquid IV, sugar-free Liquid IV. So you should be downing the water while you're in the air. And if you're not going to the bathroom, every couple hours, you're dehydrated, and that is not good. The other thing, it's not like a life safety issue, is to bring saline nose spray. On long haul flights, you've got clean air. It's all HEPA filtered, like triple filter, whatever. The air is clean, but it's dry. It is very, very dry. And so you land and you end up, sometimes with nosebleeds. So that also helps as well. So that's my takeaway. Compression stockings, compression hose. Amazon has them. They're cheap. They've got fun designs. You could have dogs on it or rainbows, whatever. They're not fun to put on. Wait till you get in your seat. Put them on, or right before you board. Water, electrolytes. Drink double what you would normally drink. And nasal spray. Nosebleeds suck. And so those are my takeaways: are health and safety on long haul flights. And I'm going to leave it at that. At this point, I am going to go back. I'm going back to the beginning to review his trips because I love him so much. And I want to watch that last year because it was an amazing year. And so, love your journey. It's the only one you've got.